You have two microphones.
Hi guys, our team is Illuminated, and today we are telling you about Greek cake. One of the most eaten but the most famous of Vietnam. We do not want to waste any more time, so let's get start with the presentation.
Imagine that you are in this situation. You are talking to a foreigner. You are too happy. Why? Because you are shy. Not too shy. But you do dream big and taking to a foreigner is a step closer to touch it.
That is the message. Hello, right?
And they ask you a question.
Hey, I have heard this place has made a good cake. I have never had a good cake before, so can you tell me about it?
You do not know the answer. You even had never seen a good cake before, but you live where sells the best good cake. What will you do? See, this is really a work. So in order that this won't happen to you, you need to know what a good cake is in English.
So a good cake is cooking batter on a cloth tied on a pot that is almost full of boiling water and is usually served as on to lunch. Hi, I'm another foreigner, but how do people make that? What do you want to hear the recipe of? Everything about it. Fine. For the rice batter, you will need some water, some blended rice, some kuzu, some blended glutinous rice. You basically just want to mix them all together and let rest for like 30 minutes.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
We are talking about making griddle cake. You know ingredient and cooking.
Oh, let me continue. You'll need this for the filling. Some caviar, some minced meat, some onion, and the first step, you rise and let the caviar sit in the water for 15 minutes. Then you'll take the caviar out and cut the root of them. After that, you'll chop the caviar finely and start to season the meat with salt and pepper. Step 5, you'll chop the onion and stir fry them until soft. And you'll add the minced meat and stir fry them until they are almost cooked. Add the caviar and cook for 30 seconds. And then the last step, you'll let them cool down. And for the dipping sauce,
we will need some water, some sugar, some lemonade, some fish sauce, some vinegar. Step 1, mix the fish sauce with the vinegar, lemonade, and water. Step 2, add the sugar to your liking. You might want to add some chili slice. Do you want to talk about how to implement them together?
Time, I will show you how to incorporate them into the Greek cake. Step 1, take a big spoonful of the rye batter and put onto the flow tied to the pot almost full of boiling water. Step 2, push on the lid, wait 15 to 30 seconds. Step 3, open the lid and add the filling. Be sure to not add too much filling, else it will break the cooked rye batter. Step 4, take a chopstick and pour them all over. That's all you need to make a Greek cake.
That's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening to this presentation.
I'll reserve the questions for the audience first. No one? Okay, so here's mine. First, turn down the paper, please. Turn down the paper and put it away. Okay, thank you very much. Now my question is, without looking at the paper, can you please list all the ingredients that you need to make the rice pancake?
First, for the filling, you need some
Onion,
cut,
Mhm.
and some rice meat.
nice. Any other things?
Catfish. Fish.
No, rice making, rice paper making. All the ingredients. Some lemonade,
Some fish sauce,
fish sauce,
some water,
water,
and some sugar.
sugar. Why is sugar needed? It is quite. Okay. So what do you do in order to make the rice pancake tough enough to store all the meat?
We probably just have to fry it on the best.
Okay. So what is the biggest challenge when it comes to make the rice paper?
It's when you use the chopsticks, you roll them over, and if you're not careful enough, and it will break.
Mhm.
And your cake will not be good.
How many times do you have to try in order to make one successful rice paper?
We all have one turn each, so we all break it.
You all break it.
Yeah.
Anyone successful?
I don't remember.
No, as I remember, everyone broke it.
Everyone breaks it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, now tell me, this is a tough question. What was the most, how to say, tricky? What is the most tricky part in making the rice paper, except for the rolling thing?
Good ingredient.
How? Why?
If you want to make a good good cake, you must have a good ingredient like good meat,
Good meat,
yeah, and a lot of meat
a lot of meat.
to make it taste good.
To make it
Taste good.
taste good.
Yeah.
What else?
We have to add all the rice batter on, when you put it on the cloth, or it will be too thick,
Mhm.
or it will be too thin, and it will break.
What will happen if you pour too much, how is it, the mixtures into the steamer?
Use a spoon to spread it out, and you'll have a really, really big group.
Really, really big. Okay, nice. All right. My question specifically for the boys. Okay. What do you think is the role of the onion?
What?
What do you think is the role of the onion in the ingredient?
Hard.
Oh, the boys. Please stop. I'm asking the boys only.
Yeah.
What do you think is the role of the onion? You know onion
Yeah.
in the ingredient altogether.
The rolls.
The role, right?
It will make the little cake smell good.
Mm,
And the taste of it is good too.
and the taste is good too. Okay, now the girl. What is necessary to steam the rice cake? Why water? Why water? And how water is it? And how is the water? Why is it necessary?
Because when you use a spoon to spread it out, it must be water to
works, huh?
We're not so sure, but I think enough way.
How much is enough? 500 millimeters or millimeters. 500 millimeters. Do you have any photos here? A lavi photo? A lavi photo?
Depends on the amount of flowers and things you put in.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, last question for you. What do you think when you have to steam the rice pancake under 37-degree atmosphere?
We steam it like outdoor, so it's already hot and like this doesn't affect us much.
Why? How?
Because the weather is already hot, was already hot.
So, what do you think when you have to steam everything under the hot weather?
Terrible.
I think when I started to, I thought of when I started to eat it, and I feel better.
You start thinking about eating it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the chance to eat the product yourself?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What if you eat the product of him?
No, we make it by ourselves, and then she put it, and she gave it directly to us.
What do you think of your product?
It's red, but I can still eat it, and it's good.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's time for you to come. Nicely done.